Amaka and Charles were deeply in love. Even though Charles was not rich, he worked hard every day and dreamed of giving Amaka a better future. Every evening, they spent time together under the mango tree in their quiet village, talking about marriage and the family they hoped to build someday.
Amaka, one day I will marry you. I may not be rich now, but my love is real.
Charles, money is not everything. I believe in you.
Sometimes love is tested when temptation arrives unexpectedly. One afternoon, a wealthy young man named Anthony arrived in the village with a luxury car and expensive clothes. The entire village admired him, but Anthony's eyes were fixed on only one person, Amaka. With sweet words, expensive gifts, and promises of a luxurious life, Anthony slowly captured Amaka's attention. For the first time in her life, Amaka began to dream about wealth and comfort instead of true love.
So you're Amaka? I've heard you're the most beautiful girl in this village.
People in this village talk too much.
As the days passed, Amaka slowly became distant from Charles. She stopped visiting him and no longer answered his calls with excitement. Charles noticed the change immediately and feared losing the woman he loved. But Amaka had already started believing Anthony could give her a better life than Charles ever could. What began as temptation slowly turned into heartbreak.
Amaka, why have you been avoiding me?
Charles, I'm tired of poverty.
Love alone cannot feed a family. So after everything, you want to leave me because of money?
Anthony can give me a better life.
Anthony treated Amaka like a queen. He took her to expensive restaurants, bought her gifts, and filled her ears with promises of marriage and luxury. Amaka believed she had finally found the perfect life she always wanted. But unknown to her, Anthony never truly loved her. To him, she was only another game. And while Amaka was busy dreaming about forever, danger was already waiting ahead.
Promise me you will never leave me.
I promise.
2 months later, Amaka discovered she was pregnant. Scared but hopeful, she rushed to Anthony believing he would support her. But the moment Anthony heard the news, everything changed. The loving man she once knew suddenly became cold and cruel. He denied responsibility for the pregnancy and pushed her away without mercy.
Anthony, I am pregnant.
Pregnant? How do I even know the child is mine?
What are you saying?
Do not bring your problems to me.
In one painful moment, Amaka realized she had sacrificed true love for fake promises. Rejected and abandoned, Amaka returned to the only person who had ever truly loved her, Charles. Ashamed and broken, she begged him for forgiveness. Charles was deeply hurt by the betrayal, but when he saw her pain, his love for her remained stronger than his anger. Despite everything Amaka had done, Charles chose kindness instead of revenge.
Charles, please forgive me.
Amaka, what happened to you?
Anthony abandoned me after I got pregnant.
I warned you, but despite everything, I still care about you.
He supported her throughout the pregnancy and stayed beside her when everyone else abandoned her. The day of delivery finally arrived, but complications quickly filled the hospital room with fear and panic. Doctors struggled desperately to save Amaka's life as Charles stood helplessly beside her bed. With tears in her eyes and weakness in her voice, Amaka asked Charles to care for her baby if anything happened to her.
We're losing too much blood.
Charles,
I'm here, Amana.
please take care of my baby.
Moments after giving birth to a beautiful baby girl, Amaka took her final breath. Charles cried uncontrollably as the woman he never stopped loving died before his eyes.
Please don't leave me.
News of Amaka's death spread across the village, but Anthony never returned after hearing what happened. During the burial, Charles stood beside Amaka's grave, carrying the baby in his arms. The villagers watched silently as the village elder spoke about the true meaning of love and sacrifice. Although the child was not his, Charles decided to raise her as his own. In the end, Amaka lost her life chasing fake promises, while Charles proved that true love is shown not during happiness, but during pain.
True love is tested during pain, not during happiness. This is a lesson that stays with us through all the seasons of our lives and guides our hearts.